400 years in the Bible that few people notice. When we think about the periods of approximately 400 years in the Bible, we usually remember Israel's sojourn in Egypt, or the roughly 4 centuries, between the prophet Malachi and John the Baptist. But there is another period of approximately 400 years that is rarely mentioned. When Joshua led Israel across the River Jordan, the conquest of the Promised Land began. In approximately 7 years, the major military campaigns were completed, the Canaanite kings were defeated, and the land was divided among the tribes of Israel. At first glance, it appeared that God's promise to Abraham had been completely fulfilled. Yet there remained one very important detail. Jerusalem was still in the hands of the Jebusites. Even after all the tribes had received their inheritance, Jerusalem remained under Jebusite control for approximately 4 centuries. Only about 400 years later did David capture the city, making it the political and spiritual capital of the Kingdom of Israel. This detail reveals a remarkable pattern in biblical history. First, God brought his people into the Promised Land and distributed their inheritance among the tribes. Then, in his appointed time, he established Jerusalem as the city of the great king. David's own reign also presents a significant parallel. Before conquering Jerusalem, he reigned approximately 7 years in Hebron, ruling only over the tribe of Judah. After he was acknowledged by all the tribes of Israel, he captured Jerusalem and reigned there for about 33 years. Centuries later, Jesus began his ministry at about 30 years of age, as recorded in the Gospel of Luke. After approximately 3 years of ministry, he was crucified, rose again, ascended unto the Father at about 33 years of age, and declared, "All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth." Matthew 28:18, KJV. David reigned about 33 years in Jerusalem. Christ, the Son of David, was exalted at about 33 years of age. One established the throne of the Kingdom of Israel in earthly Jerusalem. The other received the everlasting kingdom and shall return to establish his reign over all the earth. The parallels continue to be striking. There were approximately 7 years for the conquest of the Promised Land, approximately 400 years until Jerusalem became the capital of the kingdom, and about 33 years of David's reign in Jerusalem. Likewise, Christ began his ministry at about 30 years of age and about 3 years later was glorified, receiving the kingdom that shall never end. This conclusion reinforces the central theme of this study. The different periods of approximately 400 years recorded in Scripture do not appear by chance, but form part of the progressive unfolding of God's redemptive plan throughout history.